We have seen about insert and insert many. The next step, we are going to learn about filtering, sorting, and projections using the find. So let me create a class demo find. And for this class, I'll be using the same connection properties and the same collection. So I'll be copying this code block from here to here. The next step is to loop through this collection and then print all the documents. For that, we have the find method of collection.find. Just note that find method returns a find iterable interface. The result is going to be the document. The next step is to loop through this iterator to print all those. So that's very easy. We'll be using the for each method of that. It has to be a block type. This is going to be of a document. We need to override the methods, add unimplemented methods. And then in the body of the method, I'm just going to print the document in JSON format. On running this, we must see all the documents in the collection. So we got all. So let me move this to a separate block, separate code session. There's a print block. And I'm just going to use this here. On running this, we must get the same result. Now the code is readable. In the next step, we are going to see how to sort the documents. For that, as I mentioned earlier, we'll be using the model package com.mongodb.client.model. Under this, we'll be using the sorts class. For sorting the result, I'll be using the sorts and then the sorts class. Under this, we have ascending and descending. I'll be using the descending. And the field name is going to be username. On running this, the result is in a descending order. So this is how sorts works. Descending is a static method. So as you know that, we can do an import static. Sorts.stop. We can take it out. The code is now readable. The next step, we are going to see how to filter the result. I'm going to use the equals method that is available under filter class. So the same, instead of sorts, I'll be using filters. Filters dot equal. The field name is username and the value is going to be admin3. filters can be removed because it's a static import. That's done. On running this, you must see a single result because admin3 we have filtered. You can also do an AND condition here. I'm going to do a not equal to. That is NE. Here also NE. That's not equal to 1 and not equal to admin3. So we'll be getting the other two. I mean admin and admin2. I have used the AND condition and I'm using two filters, that is not equal to, not equal to. So as we expected, admin and admin2 is listed. It is in reverse order because we have sorted the result. So this is how filters and sorts work. It's very easy to do that. Now let us see how to do projections. We have seen how easy it is to do sorting and filtering using the driver. Now let us see about how to do projections. Projections are used for listing only the required fields and leaving out the other ones, similar to the select star in our regular SQL query, where we'll be selecting the columns necessary and filtering out the unnecessary ones. For that, similar to filters and sorts, we have projections under model package. So this is the one. A static import has been made on projections class. So let me do the projections here. Dot projections. We have include and exclude method in projections. So include the field names. In my case, I'm going to include the username only, and I'm going to exclude the ID column. I mean the ID field. So that's it. Now let us run the program. As you can see here, we got only the password and the username field listed here, whereas the ID is filtered. What we have done is we have used the projection method, and then we have used the include and exclude from the projections class. You can even exclude ID using the exclude ID method, and you can add additional columns here like this, password. So the result will be the same. So this is how projection works. In our listing, we have seen about sort, filters, and projections. Now to the next one, that is update. After update, we'll be seeing about run command and gridfs, and finally we'll be seeing about bulk write. So let us proceed with update. I'm going to do it here itself rather than going for a separate class for update, because it's very simple. So collection dot update 1 will be doing first, then we'll be going for update many. The first one we need to filter. I'm going to change the password of this one, where the username is admin. Update where the username is admin. and I'm going to set the value of password as admin 0. And set the password. The set method is available under model.updates class. So updates.star like this. Update is going to happen for a document with username as admin, and we are going to change the password to admin 0. Done. Let's check here. It has successfully changed the password to admin 0. The next step is to demo multiple updates, that is updates many. So instead of update 1, it's going to be update many, and instead of equal, I'm going to take as greater than. The ID field is greater than 0, or I'll take not equal to 0. I'm going to introduce a new column, user ID. Instead of set, I'm going to increment here, user ID as 1. So let's see what's happening. Again here in table format. So we got the user ID. This is the functionality of update many. Previously we did with update 1. Now update many is done. The next items in our list are bulk write, run command, and gridfs. Before seeing these three, let us see the delete and delete many, and drop collection and the drop database. Because these four are easy when compared to this one. Now to delete. Delete is similar to the insert. So collection dot delete one. I'm going to use the same. So this is going to delete when the username is going to be admin. Prior to that, let me check the current documents here. So this must get deleted. So that's gone. Next is delete many. That's very similar to the delete one. Open to a code format. Prior to this, I'm going to insert some values into the collection. I mean some documents into the collection. db dot call user details dot insert username, it's going to be admin, comma, password is going to be adminx. I'm running it many times so that I'll be getting quite some records. To do delete many, in table view, 1 2 3 4 5 6, so 6 records I got with the username admin. So on using delete many here, it must delete all the usernames with admin. Prior to that, let me show delete one first. Delete one will delete only the first matching document. So we got 5. Initially we got 6. Now we have 5. So delete one deletes only one, whereas delete many, it's going to wipe out all the documents matching this criteria. So this is how delete many works. So we have seen about update one, update many, delete one, and delete many. Note that for update we have used set and inc method. These methods are from the updates class, which is available under this model. It's a static import. So we have seen delete many. Now to see drop collection and drop database, let me create a temporary database. I don't want to touch this one. Test or DB is a database name, and under this I'm going to create a collection, demo users. So collection is done. Under this collection, I'm just going to insert some dummy data. So under this collection, we have around 5 records. We are going to drop the collection first, then we'll be doing a drop database. So let me create a new class for this. Drop a demo. I'll be using some code from the existing ones. The database here is different, that is temp_test_db, temp_test_db, and the collection is going to be demo_users. We are just going to drop this collection.drop. So this must take off the collection. Let's refresh here. Collection is gone. We have called the drop method. Now let us drop the database because collection is no more. Drop. This must take out the database. So database is gone. We just called the drop method in the DB, and similarly we have called the drop method in the collection. We have seen delete many, drop collection, and drop database. Next we are going to see about run command. Then we'll see about bulk write and gridfs. This is run command demo. I'll be using this portion of the code. Now we are going to see how to execute commands against MongoDB. For command reference, please visit this section, that is database commands under reference. To start with, I'm going to use a simple command, that is to get the server status. Run method, it's going to return a document which we are going to print. and then the print. To JSON. On running this, we must get the server details. So we got the server info, put the host details, all those details here. Similar to this, you can get the database status also, that is DB stats, I hope. Yes, we got the DB stats. Similarly, we can get the collection status. The command for that is call states. This is the one we are going to use. So call states, and then the collection name. The details of the collection is presented here. There are many interesting operations you can do with this. For instance, you can shut down the server, you can copy the database. Try by yourself. This is a very useful method for doing such operations. We have seen about how to execute commands against MongoDB. The next one in our list is how to use gridfs. Using gridfs is very simple. You need to create a bucket equal to the first buckets dot create. I'm going to create a bucket first to save a file. The DB is this one, that's DB demo, and the bucket name is equal to demo temp bucket. I'm just going to save a file in this bucket.upload stream. This is the one we are going to use, upload from stream. The first argument is a string argument. That's going to be the file name, lang stats, and then here it's new file, input stream, new file, this is the file. It's ctemp langs.jpg. This must create a bucket for us, that is demo temp bucket, and then lang stats is a one we'll be using for this file. So let me run this using Mongo Booster. Refresh. So we got the bucket. On double clicking this, the file is revealed. On clicking view file and selecting the appropriate application, this is the file we saved using gridfs bucket, upload from stream. So this is how gridfs works. Similar to upload, you can even download from the gridfs easily. So now we have seen about how to execute commands against MongoDB, and then we have seen how to use gridfs. The last one is bulk write. I'm going to create a separate class for that. Let me use the same code block. We are going to see how to do a bulk write using MongoDB Java driver. This is a bit challenging when compared to the previous topics what we have seen for this MongoDB Java driver usage. We'll be using the bulk write method in collection class. If you check the API here, it mentions about bulk write, and then a list which extends the write model. Write model has many subclasses such as delete many model, delete one model, insert one, replace one, update many, and update one. So if you are going to use delete one, you need to use this model, and if your document is for updating, you have to use this model and add that to the list which is shown in the API. Now let us see how it works. So in a batch operation, I mean the bulk operation, I'm going to do two inserts, update and a delete. So for clarity, let me create the documents first. Doc insert one is equal to new document, which is going to take username, insert one, and I'm going to append the password. PWD insert one. Similarly for insert 2 also, I'll be doing the same, insert 2, and the password is going to be insert 2. Now for update, we just need to set the value for the update. This is for doc update. The original document, it's going to have the username. Let me get the username from here. The username is going to be admin2. The updated one, I mean the new one, is going to have a username admin to modified, and the command execution for setting this is going to be different here. Update command, new document, we have to provide the set operator here, and then the document name. You might have already known about this set operator. Now we did an update. Just to recall what I have did, I have created an original document. This will match the query, and the new document which is going to replace this. But do remember that we need to use a set, or it is going to just change the structure of the document with the new one. So I have used a set operator. It has to go in the form of document. So one more document I have created here, and then provided the new one to this. And finally delete. Delete is going to be very easy. I'm going to delete this one, that is with admin3. Document delete. I'm going to delete this admin3. So we got two inserts, a single update and a delete in a bulk write. Now it's time to create a list. Array.as list. This is the one we are going to use. The complex part is going to be here. New insert one model and the document. The document is doc insert. So the next one, it's going to be doc insert 2. We are going to send this list as a bulk write. Third one is little complex because we'll be using the update one model. Update one model, the filter and the update. The filter is the original document. The update is going to be the update command that will have the new document with the set command. Now we have done two inserts. We have prepared the list for two inserts and one update. New delete one model, and this is going to be docdel. So let us see it again. We have created a list with two insert models, one update model and one delete model. For update model, this is the filter query. That's the original document which admin2. I'm going to replace that with admin2 mode without changing the structure. So I have used set. Now to the key method, that is collection.bulkwrite. And this is the list we are going to write. List of data. Let us check the collection status before and after. This is the status before bulk write. The status after bulk write, it's going to be different. So we got two inserts, one update and one delete. Admin3 has gone, which we have deleted using delete model, delete one model. This shows how bulk write happens. So let me walk through this again. For bulk write, we need to create a list of models. For that, we have prepared the documents initially. For update, we have a original document which will be acting as filter. The second one is a command with the set operator, which is going to replace the original one with the new document. The third one is for deleting. For that, we have used delete one model. We created a list and then we have passed the list as a parameter to the bulk write method in collection class. So this has changed our existing data in the collection successfully. So this is how bulk write works. With this, we have seen all the demonstration topics. We have listed the databases. We have looped through a collection to display its documents. We created a new collection. We did insert single, insert many, and similarly delete and delete many. We dropped a collection, we dropped databases. We used find, and we have used classes under the model package, filters, sorts, and projections. We did update. We have seen about run command. We have seen how to upload a document using gridfs. Finally, we have seen about bulk write. With this, we have seen the demonstration of using Mongo Java driver with MongoDB.